Whatever happened to that sign?
Well, right now, I think
Eddie
Bergin's got it.
He's a cop.
He's a retired cop now, and he lives down the shore.
That's the only light he has in his house, because he has an extension cord going to his neighbor's house, and it lights his whole apartment.
Yeah.
Eddie Bergin.
Yeah.
Remember that name?
Yeah.
He's a cop from the South Precinct.
Well, he's one of the guys that hung out with us.
Yes.
It was it was really surprised.
So I got to talk to Eddie.
Eddie Bergin.
Eddie Bergin.
Eddie Bergin.
Yeah, he's got it.
He's an old-time cop. He weighs about 160 pounds now. He's about 5'3".
Built like a.
But one time he was a bully, and he bullied his way around Oash. But I love him. He's my friend.
Yeah. He always speaks highly of you.
Yeah.
I speak highly of Oash. Don't you think I'm talking right now about him? You know him, Mike. You must be at the YMCA with him, huh?
Yeah.
Watch out for him. His next quest is Ricky Martin.
I asked Oash and Eddie the other day if he knew you guys. This is Tom Murphy, Eddie Bergin. He said, sure. He said, you're both gay.
He told me everything I know.
Well, what can you tell us about him?
You want to start off?
Yeah, he was quite an intelligent guy once, and then he became a derelict. He absolutely is gay. That's why his wife left him. And
oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was because he was fooling around with his daughter's 17-year-old girlfriend. I thought that's what
that also, I guess. And he used to have, my fondest memory was the day of the Kentucky Derby. He used to have a special day with mint juleps and girls dancing on the bar, off the bar, or whatever. It was
that was entertaining.
Very good day.
That was good.
A lot of fun.
I saw some pictures from back in the like 1980s. I guess was
oh yeah, the 70s too.
70s. Now, but Tom, tell us about you a little bit. I mean, you're from Jersey City. You grew up there. All right.
Originally from Jersey City. Grew up in Orient Avenue, then Neptune Avenue. Went to St. Henry's on the Hill, Snyder High School, and wound up knowing all these other characters from hanging out in bars on Jackson Avenue. And we got quite a good bunch of characters in Jersey City.
Okay, and Ed?
Well, my original recollection of Oash and Eddie was when I think I was probably around 16, 17, my brother and I. We got served in his tavern at the old brass rail. He was serving all the kids then. That's just the way he made money. That's probably why you got the impression why he was always with little boys and everything. I assume that might be it. But my father also hung out there. I'm from Ocean and Wegman Parkway, and my father used to go to Oash and Eddie's when Eddie owned the tavern on Ocean Avenue. And he used to rob my father. My father came home with no pay. And to this day, I vowed to get even with Eddie for what he put my mother through. And things of that nature. I became a cop, and I got even.
Yeah, but despite all that, like your father knew him, you knew him, you, with the help of your family, put together a tribute for Eddie, right?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
And it's a well-deserved tribute. Eddie's he's entertaining, and he's not too much on the giving department, but he will keep you laughing.
Yeah. All right, and we're going to take a couple of minutes and take a look at that tribute.
Okay, great.
done looking at the tribute.
All right.
All right. Anything in, because I can wrap this up anytime. But anything you guys want to get in specifically?
Well, I just remember going and hanging out in Ocean Eddies. When I first walked in there, it was like walking into an opium den. It was all alcoholics, gambling. Oh, by the way, he got locked up twice for taking numbers.
And as I went along in life, I became Oceanetti. They thought I was Italian. Oceanetti, Leonetti, Manetti, Spaghetti, you know. And I said, no, I'm Polish. And they said, well, how does a Polish get a name like Oceanetti? I says, no, it's two names, two letters, 2 words, Ocean Eddie. Oh, Oceanetti. And at one time, the state troopers came to worry about my action with the Jets and the Baltimore Colts. They said to me, Eddie, we want to see you. You're Oceanetti? I says, no, I'm Ed Bergin. They says, no, I think you're Oceanetti. So he says, come on with us, we want to talk to you. And from then on in, I became Oceanetti. Everybody forgot my name, Edward Bergin.
I forgot to throw that in. He used to pay off the captain. I remember that explicitly because I used to drop the envelope off to him. I'm not kidding, bro. He was bad, Oceanetti. That's just the way he was, you know. Anything to make a buck, Oceanetti.
He also was a reserve serviceman, lieutenant, I believe. I think he made first, John.
He told me he wasn't in Korea.
He may have been, but I mean, I know he was in the reserves and he was in service, but I don't know. He's older than me.
Yeah.
And he was in prior to my service, but.
Second lieutenant, right?
Yeah, I think he may have made first lieutenant.
Oh, all right.
I'm not sure of that. But then he was a very successful businessman until he moved to Ocean Avenue, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
That was like his downfall, you might say.
One thing he did have, though, he did have a wonderful mother. I remember his mom and his sister.
He lived next door to
Real nice people. I don't know how he got into the family, but he did come from a great family.
I almost forgot. You have the sign.
Yeah, that's right. When he closed the bar, he willed the sign to me as Oceanetti's Tavern. I have that hanging in my garage right now.
Okay.
And I'll never let it go. No one's ever going to get that. I love it.
I heard it lights up the whole house.
Yes. I got strobe lights around it and everything. It's a great tribute to the Oash.
Well, another thing wasn't even mentioned, Cecilia. He was a heck of a cook.
Yes.
He'd make up meals
yeah.
and sandwiches for the iron workers, truck drivers,
Yep.
whoever come by the bar. And believe me, if you paid $2, it was 1/3 of what you should
You got a meal fit for a king for $2. That was one thing about
A
it.
lot of guys lived there, and
Yep.
they lived because they ate there.
It's true, yep. He fed a lot of people in the neighborhood. And he also killed all his bartenders. Frankie Muldoon, he tortured that poor man. Joe Bates, and Ghetto Joe.
All right.
He killed the 3 of them. And Gunner, don't ever forget what you did to Gunner. You took his paycheck every week, and the poor guy slept in the storage room. Do you remember that, Eddie? I remember what you did to that man. You're no good. No, it's getting worse now. I can't even think about it. I'm starting to get mad. That's about it.